High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Nestled in the Ardennes forest waits an absolutely classic challenge. A throwback, and unashamedly so. The reputation of Spa-Francorchamps speaks for itself. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Ocon, Gasly, Albon, Stroll, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Joe, and Logan Sargent. Well, it's been a...
radio check.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can. So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will be... OK, DRS is now available. work, we're in P4. Russell's ahead of you now. They're on fresh softs. Okay, Sainz is behind you. They're on fresh softs. Our gap to first place, 2.5 seconds. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. 21 laps to go. Okay, good work. Great pass. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Radar suggests some weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes. It looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. The McLaren drivers just completed a pass for the leader of the race. second place, you're in second place. Lando ahead. They're all fresh softs. Leclerc is behind you. They're all fresh softs. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. 19 laps to go. We don't think it's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment, so watch out. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. Nice move, good job. Leading the pack, that's P1. Norris behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point. Okay, conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Okay, track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit full wets next time you come in. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Okay, you're sat in P2. Lando's ahead of you now. Okay, they're on old softs. Leclerc behind. Okay, they're on old softs. And your pit window opens in 2 laps' time. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. Sergio is in for his stop. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Rain's getting worse, be very careful. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Alright, we're seeing puddles now and the dry tyre isn't capable of moving that water out of the way. Looks like we're around the crossover point for the intermediates. Right, let's go, come on! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Caution, caution! Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain pod. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. Green flag. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. And gap to the car in front, 2.1 seconds. And that's us in 10th position. Gasly's ahead of you. They're on a fresh set of inters. Sonoda behind. They're on a fresh set of inters. Okay, gap to leader, 22.8 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 12 laps to go. Gap to your teammate ahead, 10.1 seconds. You're putting good distance between yourself and the car behind. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, gap ahead, 1.5 seconds. Starting to reach the point where you're going to start aquaplaning with those tyres. We think you're alright for now, but it might not be long before we switch to the full wet. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, clear. So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful. It might be worth thinking about putting a set of full wets on. We've seen a few teams change over already. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds. Good job, nice overtake. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.9 seconds. Fourth position, you're in fourth position. Leclerc ahead, they're on a fresh set of inters. That's Alonso behind, they're on a fresh set of inters. The distance to the leader, 5.0 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now, and that's 8 laps to go. I think we're still on the right tyres for the... The weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now. First position, front of the pack. Okay, Russell's behind you now. They're on a fresh set of inters. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 7 laps to go. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, caution, caution, virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. So you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are so far no plans for a safety car. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Gap to your teammate behind, 7.7 seconds. Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time. The side pods have taken damage. You might start to pick up a little bit extra drag. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, be very careful, the floor's incurred massive damage. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, rain is imminent, be careful out there. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 6.5 seconds. The underbody's incurred critical damage at this point. We've been handed a 3-second penalty for...
Yeah, we'll come back stronger.
And the best of British and the best on the track. It's George Russell who wins.
Well, it's never easy and straightforward to put a race like this together today, Crofty, in changeable weather conditions, but they did the best job out there. They used the information wisely and they stayed on the track. That was the most important thing.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.